Yes, I'd like to choose number 4.
Andrew, tell him what he's won.
Caller number 9, please, if you can answer.
Give us the phrase that pays.
Are you in Roll20, Owen, or is that fake too?
Oh, it's totally fake. I wanted to tell you guys that, but I didn't want to burst your bubbles. No, I'm in it.
You've been in Roll20 for like a week.
A week and a half, at least.
Allegedly.
Every time I've signed in, you've been there.
Allegedly.
I spent a lot of time putting my character together.
All right. Everybody make sure you have control of your character.
I have control. Look at this.
I had control last time, but let me double check.
Rick, is there any way to make the avatars or something smaller?
What do you mean?
The pictures of all of us with our names. Did I do that last time, or do you do that? I can't remember.
It's by game and it's by person. So if you go to
so I can do it.
If you go to the one that's just before the gear. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the gear.
Okay.
What you want to do is player avatar size, which is almost all the way down to the bottom, change to names only.
Perfect. Thank you.
Namen only.
Thank you very much. I knew I did it last time. All right.
Owen, can you move your token?
First, I have to locate it.
Top left corner.
Yes, I can move it.
Matt, can you move your token?
Let me give that a shot.
Top left corner.
There we go.
Yep, sweet. All right, cool. So as you can see, you guys are in the bazaar. Right? This is just a tiny piece of the bazaar, but it is indicative of what most of the bazaar looks like. Winding paths and open air booths, lots of people, fountains pretty much everywhere. There are a few other areas that you may want to explore, but this is the central hub of the city. As downtown as you can get in GR. If there's something going on, part of it is happening right here. You've just exited out of the back of the stall of Shuri Avia, and he has sort of explained the whole situation in the city to you currently. Just to refresh, the Caliph is dead. Long live the Caliph. He has the story that's being told is that he died of natural causes in his sleep. Shuri told you that that is certainly not the case, and you've been tasked with finding out exactly what has happened. Let me put Yezan on the table here. Yezan bin Tariq is going to be taking you guys around and showing you what's what. And this is Mr. Yezan right there. So
Okay.
he is the captain of the new Caliph's guard. The old Caliph, his name was Johim bin Jiar, and the new Caliph is Johim, and the old Caliph is Alohan, and they are basically the royal family. Is the old Caliph who's dead, the wife of the old Caliph, Johim's mom, and Johim himself. There are a few new players in the palace, but not everybody knows exactly what's going on with them, so you'll meet them eventually. But for right now, you're being guided by Yezan.
Are there any rumors about Yohim's lineage at all, or is it pretty straightforward? He is the Caliph's son.
Everybody knows for sure that he was the Caliph's son.
Okay, cool.
Yezan was there on the night of his birth, and while he wasn't, up in the business, he was. I mean, Lady Gianna was in the room, had the baby, and yeah.
Yep. No rumors, not a concern. That's probably not a thing that got anybody in trouble.
No. There's not any question as to the lineage of Jaheen.
Cool.
So yeah. Any place that you guys would like to check out in the bazaar? Anything that you want to see?
Are we looking for clues in the bazaar?
You can if you want. There are a lot of things to be had. There's pretty much anything you can think of. There's a stall that sells it, from food to armor to weapons to just any sort of mundane item, any sort of guild that would be represented in a major city is represented here.
Is there a guild of killers?
There is. There is a
Do
guild
they have a stall?
There is a guild of assassins, and while it's not on this map, there is an area where if you are in need of a troublesome situation handled discreetly, that you can certainly visit, and for the right price, that problem will disappear.
If someone is so public, I can't imagine that they would do such a high visible killing.
Well,
but it seems like an obvious place to start.
Things are.
It also wasn't a very obvious killing, it seems, either.
Yeah, nobody
The
but
signs
you guys are really worried about the fact that it was not on the up and up.
Not of natural causes.
It just means it was an expensive killing.
Expensive, possibly involving magic. Do any of these assassins have any knowledge of more unnatural techniques of
Magic
killing?
is everywhere. The spirits walk right next to you.
Well, and Yezan will pipe up and say, if you have questions about magic, you may want to visit the Sorcerer's Guild.
Sorcerer's Guild. Is that located near the Assassin's Guild as well?
No, the Sorcerer's Guild, you would want to go to the arena for that.
I got you.
Well,
Oh,
let me
right.
ask. We know that magic could do this, right?
I mean,
What
potentially.
is the question?
If we're going to go to the Sorcerer's Guild, you have to have specific questions for them. They are very particular about the people that they deal with, and if you are not able to express yourself properly, they will simply close the door in your face.
We will walk to them and say, "Did you kill the Caliph?"
Yezan will place his sort of place his arm on your, or his hand on your shoulder, Verskers, and say, my friend, that is not how these things are done.
Well, then I have no questions for them. If they will not answer the question, "Did you kill the Caliph?"
I'm afraid. Let's see. I gotta remember who is actually our sorcerer in this.
Will the assassins ask it? Honestly, they are honorable enough to be an Assassin's Guild open. If we say, "Did you kill the Caliph?" won't they say yes or no?
The assassins would
Possibly.
probably answer you yes, but the sorcerers, they have their proprieties that they seek to uphold.
Honor with murderers, not with magi.
It's true. Because they know things, and because they study magic, they feel themselves better.
Frexus knows things. They are not as smart as they look.
Whereas my magic comes from my god.
It's nice you have magic. I'm sure it's adorable. I continue walking. Are any of these booths things that seem like they would have someone that would sell to the Caliph?
Absolutely. So this one is really just like fruit and grains and stuff.
Sure.
but this is a fishmonger down here, and fish are relatively rare. But so you know that the caliph would probably be coming to the fish stall.
Okay.
The plant stall over here. Everyone knows of the famed water gardens in the palace that most of these flowers probably came from. So that might be a good place to start as well.
Okay. I go to the fish stall.
Okay. There's a young girl who's back behind, like sort of underneath the table, and she's kind of looking at you.
Eglair.
Hello.
Eglair. Did your menfolk, did they kill the caliph with poison in the fish?
None of our fish are poisoned.
Even the ones who sell the caliph? I get like uncomfortably close to her face.
She's gonna huddle back under the table. No,
What are you hiding?
No,
What do you have to hide?
You're scary.
I'm just asking questions. Are your menfolk there? Is she a kid?
I sell fish.
Is she a child or is she a adult?
Maybe 9 years old.
Ah, you're a hatchling.
I sell fish.
You should be with the layers. Where are your menfolk? I start kind of wandering around looking for men.
Stop.
I'm using.
Stop. My father brings the fish and I sell them. My father is sleeping now.
By yourself?
I sell the fish.
You looked far too small to sell the fish.
You want to steal my fish?
No.
Then I sell the
Fish
fish.
are barely a meal. You, on the other hand, you look about a meal. Very, very tender. But
You want to eat me?
not necessarily.
The only thing she's really concerned about is she's scared of you completely, unless you're gonna steal her fish, and then she will fuck you up.
I do not appear to be going for her fish at all. I appear to be walking around looking for men.
Okay, it's just me. I sell fish.
That is strange. You are alone. Do you sell to the king, the caliph, your ruler, the man in the castle?
I sell to his people, his chefs. They come, they buy fish.
Tell Rexus about these chefs. Did you sell them poisoned fish?
None of my fish are poisoned. They're yummy fish. You want to try? You try fish?
No, I do not. Did they all?
We've been told.
One day when they buy fish from you, did you see them buy poison?
Why would they buy poison? She's very confused.
We've been told that the tasters were checking this food beforehand. I don't think the poison source would be from the food.
I guess you're off for now.
Do you poison my fish?
But stay close. I will find you if you killed the caliph. I'm moving on.
I sell fish.
Please forgive my friend. We know it all well.
She'll take one of the little fillets and slice like a sashimi almost, and it's faster than you've ever seen anybody slice fish, and she'll like offer it to you. You try fish?
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I'll take a bite.
Kit Kat, you fish?
Oh, yes, I will totally take some fish. I say this to Zashir.
And she like she's sort of leery of you, but she totally
my friend
knows.
will.
So all she sees is me look at him and then grab the fish.
And do you give any indication after you eat the fish?
I give her a gold coin.
Ooh. No. You don't have to pay. That's just a sample. You want to buy fish? I sell you fish, but that's just a sample.
incessantly put the gold coin in her hand and then start motioning towards the other fish.
Okay, well, she'll take the coin, and then she'll give you, like, she'll point at a couple of different fillets, and then you pick out your fish, and she'll wrap it up in a cloth for you and hand you, like, it feels like about 1.5 pounds of fish.
What's the most colorful fish that you have? Or that she pointed to. Let me rephrase.
So there are whole fish and there are fillets. The fillets are, I mean, they're basically just your standard, stuff. But there is one whole fish that has, it almost looks like jeweled. It almost looks like jeweled scales. It's clearly not. It's just a like a patina, but it's like sparkly. Do you want one of those?
Oh, I'm totally pointing like hardcore at that fish.
Okay. Well,
This fish.
She'll take that fish and cut it in half and give you and point to the head and the tail and say, you have to pick. 1 gold is only good for half a fish.
I start to worry my hands. I'm going to point at the head.
Fish. Point at the head. She'll wrap the head and give you that. That's all you get. It's just the head and like half the fish.
It's fine. I start to nibble on it, kind of like a Big Mac.
It's very tasty. It's very tasty. But it's a little crunchy because it's, like a whole fish.
And scaly and so.
Dude, whatever, dude. Strikers don't give a fuck.
Kit Kat don't care.
Kit Kat don't care. Kit Kat got fish.
Nice. All right.
Again, I
We
say
think
From 50 feet away. Don't worry.
Wait, what do you say?
If you die, the mystery is solved.
True.
So there is an old woman who's clearly in her either late 70s or early 80s, picking at the dead leaves on all the plants, pruning them and presenting them, and clearly taking a lot of care with all of the flowers on this next stall.
So as Brexus approaches, his whole demeanor changes. He becomes very, very respectful, almost quiet and withdrawn. And he says, great-grandmother.
Yes? How can I help you? You buy some flowers?
These flowers, they come from the palace?
From the water gardens, yes.
You seem like you know many things.
I picked them myself.
Are there dangerous flowers in the water gardens?
Pretty things can sometimes be very dangerous.
Toxic.
Would most people know the dangerous things in the water gardens, or would they be a surprise to the young?
We do not allow those who are unaware of the dangers pick the flowers from the water gardens.
What if someone picked one maliciously? Would they have opportunity?
That simply would not happen. While the water
We keep close eye on.
While the water gardens are open for those members of our citizens who wish to walk among them on Sundays, nothing is picked that I do not know about personally.
So I cast Mage Hand under my breath,
Okay.
and I'm going to make a stealth roll.
Okay.
Oops, son of a bee. To try to use my Mage Hand to pick up a flower behind her back.
Please don't do that.
I think she might be able to see you. You hear this in your head.
I am not ripping anything out. I'm merely taking something off of a stack.
Please don't do that.
People find ways to grab things. I am not a thief. Some are much more skilled than I.
I know. Ask your man Yazan. He knows me. He knows the protections around the water gardens. He knows the care I take with the beautiful plants that I grow.
I trust you much, great grandmother. I do not trust many others.
That is wise.
Rexus gives the gold and leaves.
You just leave.
Yep.
All right.
I go over to the flowers and start staring intently at one of the more colorful varieties, and just kind of mesmerized and just kind of staring while eating my fish.
It's a nice fish. Would you like a flower?
It's
I
probably
kind of give her this quizzical look.
You can't eat
It's a
that.
beautiful flower. It can be yours for only 2 silvers.
I kind of do one of these motions and start like drying my hands on my shirt while trying to fish through my my purse for 2 silver.
So the lady will pluck the flower, wrap it in a piece of damp paper, and hand it to you. And take the 2 silvers.
I promptly eat the paper and the flower, and then give her the high sign and quietly walk away.
It's totally what she expected. Kit Kat and his kind are well known for their voracious appetite when it comes to beautiful plants. Not phased at all.
Well played. I'm not sure. I'm still unsure if this is likely caused by any sort of poison, though. I feel the Assassin's Guild would probably be more likely to answer the question.
Yezan will pipe up and say, my friends, it is unlikely that the Caliph was poisoned. His death appeared as natural causes. I don't know of any poison that we would not have found in the autopsy. And you see him sort of cringe when he mentions the autopsy.
Did you help perform it? Or knew someone that did?
I did good service to my Caliph while he lived. I did him good service after he had perished as well. He seems hesitant to talk about it, but you can tell that he was definitely involved. Maybe not necessarily the only one who did it, but he was definitely involved in the autopsy.
I gotcha.
Were there mages that hated the Caliph?
The Sorcerers Guild prospered under the Caliph's rule. He was the one who gave them their original charter for their weekly games.
Then why do you believe that the sorcerers or magi killed him with magic?
I do not.
You believe he was killed with magic?
I don't know. But I know that if you have a question about magic, the sorcerers are the best place to go.
I don't believe we even know where to start right now.
Let us see the bedchamber of the Caliph.
Yes.
Let us
know.
That sounds naughty.
Owen. For reals?
Oh, this is my voice, buddy. Sorry.
Damn it. I love it. I'm sorry. I love it. I'm gonna yes and, not no but. I'm sorry. Yes and. Let's do it. All right. So
yes.
Yezan is going to take you guys to the. There are 3 bedchambers.
Oh, by the way, that's the voice for the party, though, Rick. Just so you know.
Yeah. It's whatever. Whatever, buddy.
No, it might have relevance going forward.
Yeah, I got you. So Yezan's going to take you to the palace that is just as opulent and grandiose as you can possibly imagine. Everything is marble and gold and, yes, frills. And he's going.
We're looking around. Do we see anybody kind of giving us odd looks or anything?
You definitely are noticed, but because you're with Yezan, nobody tries to stop you. It's pretty obvious that he's got some serious pull, and he can go wherever he wants. He's got the all access backstage pass to wherever he wants to go.
I got the VIP. Oh, the VIP.
Multi-pass.
You're not just the VIP.
Multi-pass.
You are the multi-pass VIP of the palace. In his company, you can be expected to be admitted everywhere. No door will be locked. So he's not going to take you in the front. He's going to take you around the side and in the servants' entrance and through the kitchens, to through several hallways. That unless you've got keen mind or something like that, you're going to have a really tough time remembering. Mostly because I didn't have maps for just like you guys walking through places. But you're going to get to the first of 3 bed chambers, and this is. Do you guys all see the blue room?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the first room that you guys are in is a bed chamber, but also could be used for entertainment.
Right, let's see.
Dirty.
Was this the chamber he was discovered in?
No. This is the first of the 3 chambers. The next one is the one where he normally slept. This was his receiving bed chamber.
I'm a little confused.
Why are you confused, friend?
Why does he have a receiving bedroom? Never mind. I'm sure this is some weird human thing.
So when the Caliph has visitors who are to be received in his bedchamber, this would be the room that he used.
Yes, again, weird human things.
Sometimes. So everything in here is very put together and matching. All of the chairs appear as if they have never been touched. The bed is unwrinkled. All of the pillows are perfectly fluffed.
Armrest in the car.
And
Sorry,
there's something in the armrest in the car.
I investigate the armrest.
Perception 17. What do I see?
Make a perception roll.
Perception.
No, Kit Kat.
Oh,
Perception.
sorry.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me roll up the roll dice thing here. Hold on a second.
Are you gonna actually put your character in, or are you just gonna use the clicky click dice things?
Hopefully I'm gonna get to putting it in. I have not put them in as of yet.
Yeah. What's your
Wait, that's proficiency.
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom's 20.
Oh, yeah, wow.
And so 5 and 2, so you should be +7 on your perception if you're trained in it. Which
+5 otherwise.
I don't know why you wouldn't be. All right, so with a 15, you are going to notice that there are a couple of things that are out of place. First thing you're going to notice is that while everything is perfect, the sink, the faucet in the sink is dripping. The next thing that you're going to notice is that if you look right here, the curtain that's hanging on the side of the canopy touches the floor, whereas on the other 3 posts it does not.
Interesting. Do I need to roll an investigation check to further investigate these things, or just stick with perception?
If you want to roll investigation, you can. Is there something specific that you're looking for, or which one of those 3 clues are you going to?
I was gonna hold on 1 second. I'm putting a headset real quick.
While he's doing that, Verskers, how do I say your name?
Brexus.
Vrexus.
Brexus.
Brexit?
Yeah,
Very
Think
similar.
Brexit. Yeah.
Vrexus.
Give me a break, Owen. Give me a break.
What is your survival?
+5. You want me to roll?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. 19.
Cool.
Boom.
There is a hidden viewing area above the ceiling. So you
Creepy.
can tell that there is a place in the ceiling where someone could sit and look down and see everything that's going on in the room.
Almost like a hunting blind?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
All right. Rexus kind of climbs around the room, almost like he's sticking to walls and things like that.
Okay.
And he's going up and kind of looking at this thing, and he kind of gets in this weird little hunting blind and starts pointing at all of you guys.
And
Rexus does not believe this is normal for mating rituals.
you can tell that there were a lot of solo mating rituals that took place in this particular hunting blind.
I smell
Solo.
Yeah. Kelly
Possibly.
had a kink.
Apparently.
Obviously.
It's good to be the Caliph.
I'm not so sure. I'm going to do a perception up here. 25, is there anything up here that I can see that I couldn't see down below?
Yes.
You need to wash your hands and feet.
I mean, clearly a big old vat of freaking Purell.
Yeah, just step around
you guys had a-
sticky spots.
If you guys had a black light, this place looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. So on the top of the bed canopy, there are some things that you know don't belong there. There's a small black glass bead, and there is a small piece of fabric that does not match the rest of the decor in the room.
I mutter to myself and I say, Rexus, old Rexus, come to my aid. And I reach out my mage hand, this little mummified reptilian hand goes and grabs the things.
Okay, the fabric comes in your hand, no problem. The black bead doesn't move.
Oh, that's interesting.
Almost like it's attached. Somewhere.
Pull harder, old Rexus. Pull harder.
So, this is not something that anybody else necessarily would have seen, but Vrexus, having a bloodstone, knows that while these are rare, there are other things that you can do with similarly sized magical objects, and that because this isn't moving, you're pretty sure that it's magically attached.
To the bed? To like the canopy?
Not just to the canopy, but even if the canopy were to move, the bead would not.
So it's just frozen.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know of anything that would, like, what use would the bead have there, though?
I relay to the party what I'm seeing. And I say,
You see me get up on my tiptoes and start like eyeing the floor and the walls around me.
I say, keep your womb out of this. You might get impregnated if you drive your womb too close. No eggs near here. But I am actually going to start muttering and casting Identify as a ritual. So I got 10 minutes taken care of.
Cool. So while that's going on, Kit Kat, which one would you like to investigate first?
I'm going to delicately and very purposefully, like slowly skitter / crawl / walk very slowly and purposefully over to the curtain.
Okay.
To see why it's the only part that's touching the floor versus all the other ones that aren't.
Okay. Are you gonna move the curtain?
Do I need to roll? I'll roll a sleight of hand, maybe.
You don't necessarily need to roll it to tell me whether or not you're gonna touch it.
Well, I want to do this very delicately because I really don't want this thing touching me too much at all. Like,
Okay.
it's more of like trying to get two pinchers going to try and lift this thing go.
Yeah, that's fair. There is even without touching it, you were able to tell that there is a blood stain underneath on the carpet that hasn't been replaced. And with a 13, you're going to be able to move it, and none of the blood is going to get on you, but you're definitely going to come in contact with the blood, and some of it is going to get on the curtain.
Oh dear Christ! It's on me.
What's on you?
Brexit.
Wait, what is
blood
this?
for you to deal with.
Does it look like it's fresh?
Obviously,
Can I tell at all if it's about old enough that it would possibly belong to the Caliph at all?
You started it.
So normally, the Caliph died a few days ago, and you know that normally blood would be would have
Dried
died
up by then.
by now.
Yes.
But this blood it didn't get on Kit Kat, even though he touched him. And the blood got on the curtain, but it seems to be staying in the area where it is. It's not acting like normal blood.
This is weird.
do we even have an EpiPen?
Everything okay?
Doesn't sound good.
Owen, do you need to go?
No. It's side note. My son may or may not have a slight allergy to strawberries, but the daycare is currently going through Fort Knox signing papers, etc. for it.
Gotcha.
So,
Alright.
Okay.
I know how that goes, yep.
No active use of EpiPen. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
That's what they were looking for.
We
Yeah.
were gonna time out. No more D&D. Go take care of your kids. All right, cool. Okay. Good. All right. Back to.
I mentioned something to
investigation.
them, and then all of a sudden it turned into like 20 stack of paper and signatures, etc. So, thing now apparently.
I mean, they got to be careful about that shit. I understand.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, totally. But I said he had a slight allergy. It makes his ass red. It turned into like, where's his EpiPen? Does he need an inhaler? It's like, whoa.
That's
whoa.
what they do, yeah. Like, they can't even give
Good
Benadryl
Lord.
without, like, extensive paperwork, so.
yeah,
Good Lord. Sorry, not to derail. Keep going.
that's
Nope,
fine.
that's fine.
Not
Sorry,
normal
didn't mean to
blood.
distract.
That's good. Not normal blood.
Squirrel.
This is no blood I've come in contact with before in my training or my experience at the temple, I'm assuming.
You've never seen anything like this before. Vrexus may have, but I'm assuming
He's currently chanting, so
a shadow monk would definitely not have seen anything like this before.
I swear. You guys hear me like mumble to myself, I hope to God this isn't ghost blood.
What is ghost blood?
Yeah, Yazan's
What?
like, what the fuck is ghost blood?
I'm sorry, did I say that aloud?
In real life, what the fuck is ghost blood?
Goat blood, as in goat cheese.
I heard
also
ghost
heard
as in spooky.
I also heard ghost.
Yes, it's very insubstantial. Yes, very ephemeral. Yes.
Well, it might be. Well, I kind of think ghost blood is a thing.
I mean, it might be now.
I'm not trying to mage hand the blood off of me.
It's not on you.
It's
You
not
don't
on you.
get any blood on you.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Like it stays put where it is, almost. Like
Yeah.
Kind of like it's like hardened, etc.
No. It's still very
no,
fresh.
it's still fresh, which shouldn't be possible if it's this old. Maybe it happened
What
about
the
the time of the Cleve dying.
Okay,
It's
so
from some
there's
sort of
basically
ritual, perhaps.
quite possible. Let me go check the other area. 1 second. I motion the shear to come over and hold the curtain back, unless I can make it stay, Rick.
I'll take care of that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Go check the faucet over by the sink.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing.
You said it's just dripping.
It is dripping.
Is there anything? See me do this real quizzical look, kind of turn my head, and I start to open the drawers under it to try and get to the U joint in the sink.
Okay. It looks like a normal bathroom sink underneath.
As I pull the U joint down to try and dislodge it.
It comes right off.
Suckers. Is there anything in the U joint? Possibly, I guess it'd be investigation or let's do investigation.
You don't have to roll for that. I mean, you pulled the fucker off. You can just tip it over in your hand. There's
No, I learned from the other one. I'm gonna tip this over on like the floor.
If you want to tip it over on the floor, that's fine. I mean, it's wet and sticky, and there's like some hair and a couple of grains of sand. I mean, it looks like a cat's hairball.
We don't know any blood magicians, do we? Possibly augury spells? Wait, what?
Guess we're lock on an open door, I think.
You might know somebody with a hairball.
How about the bump, bump, bump?
All right, it's been officially 10 minutes. Has Identify cast?
Yes.
What is this thing?
It is a piece of a what you know is a sending mirror. So.
Oh, that's weird.
It is essentially a magical bug for listening.
Okay. And it would take a dispel to move it.
What's that?
I assume it would take a dispel magic to move it.
Dispel magic would be a good way to start. Magic that lasts this long and is this particularly powerful, you know that dispel magic, at least at the levels that you guys have available, would require a check.
None of us have it available.
I don't think, yeah.
Well then, yeah, you know.
I'm not gonna have it as Shadow Monk, so.
Dispel magic would be a good place to start, but it's not just gonna go away with the dispel magic.
Yazan, your magics. There's a thing. Come and see this thing.
He climbs up on top of the canopy and looks. You see his eyes get huge, and he.
It is a thing. It identifies. It sends the images to the peoples.
Sounds.
Sounds. Yes, that's what
it sounds.
So he knows exactly what it is, and he.
The sound senses.
Yezan knows that he's not going to be able to take care of this himself, likely, even though he's relatively high level. He's going to go get one of the Caliph's mages to take care of it.
You listening to these sounds, Vrexus knows you are here. Be aware.
I don't think we want to taunt the unknown.
Be aware, one listening
the
to the sounds. It's strange you listen to fuckery. Very strange.
What's your AC?
20.
Okay. You feel a breath of wind blow past the back of your head.
It's not creepy at all.
Okay, so I have a danger sensibility, so I can't be caught off guard necessarily. It gives me basically uncanny dodge.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know a blow was coming, but it missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can tell, like, did it come from which direction? Do I have any kind of heightened ability to know where it came from?
Directly behind you.
Okay, was it a physical or magical attack?
It was a magical attack.
Okay. I pounce.
There's nothing
Like,
there.
straight up jump and bite. I don't care what I bite at. I bite something.
You get a
It
face
could be
full
a
of
drapery.
wall. You get a face full of wall.
That's fine by me.
You attempt
face
to
Fuck
full
up
of
a sconce. I'm not sure, but
you totally fucked up a sconce.
sweet.
It's like, what is going on over there?
You attempt to sink your teeth into a beautiful candle holder made out of solid gold, and it like your teeth sink into it, but it doesn't taste like what you're used to tasting when you attack things. And your
I do
claw
6 damage to the
is
candelabra.
completely fucked. The candelabra is
Brexit,
completely
are you-
fucked.
That was for you, enjoyer of fuckery.
What is?
That was for you. You are this candelabra. You, the gold in my mouth, the destroyed metal is you in your heart. One who enjoys fuckery. And I gotta climb down.
Like, what just happened? Drexus, what is?
Spitting out the gold candelabra thing.
I think he's a little twitchy, apparently.
Twitchy from what, though? I didn't see anything happen. Is it something we would have seen happen if he?
No,
He's
Like,
our
if he was getting attacked by
investigator.
something?
He's always twitchy.
it was completely invisible.
The spirits. They warned me. The one who likes fuckery is trying things. I go over and I lick the blood.
Let's.
No, don't
not
do
hygienic.
that.
I have tasted a lot of humanoid bodies.
Make a Constitution save with advantage.
Okay, can I make a survival check to possibly know what it is based on various culinary delights?
If you pass your con check,
20.
you
It's
just barely pass the con check.
jeez.
This is the blood of a mummy.
Mummy.
Make
I tell the
a-
party. This
That would have ended things
This is
real quick
mummy
there.
blood. I've tasted it once before. It's slightly putrefied.
You go around tasting mummies?
Not delicious. I taste everything.
You know that this is the blood
Fair
of a
enough.
particularly powerful mummy.
I think it's strong.
But
So we're dealing with undead forces here.
in your experience, mummies have very little actual blood. And so seeing this amount behind sort of confuses you.
Yazan. Yazan.
Yes.
There was a mummy here.
No, there wasn't.
Mummy.
This is mummy blood. I tasted it before.
Don't taste
There
the blood.
There
I
was
pull out my sword and start to cut the carpet away with my two-handed scimitar.
Wait.
Stop.
Mummy blood.
I believe you that this is mummy's blood, but there was no mummy here. The
Could
caliph,
mummies possibly disguise themselves
blood
more
here?
humanoid?
the caliph. He takes a deep breath. The family of Jiar, the caliph, and his bloodline are the guardians of a sacred text. That text and the magic held within it require a great price from the caliph and his family. I would not normally share this with adventurers that I don't know, but Shuri vouched for you. I've known Shuri all of my life. And if he says that you can solve this mystery, then you will need this information. Come with me.
Okay.
Come with me if you want to live.
I was worried I would have to call a doctor in 4 hours if things did not change. I follow you. In this special chamber.
No, it's more of a 9. It's a 9-month type of thing, Andrew.
I was not sure if this mummy blood was for other reasons, sexual reasons.
Like everything else in there.
Yes, the ejaculate. What do you call it? It is ejaculate. It is what we put on the eggs to make the babies.
Oh my god.
That's not how it works with humanoids.
I believe it's called spawning juice. I don't know. I could be wrong though.
It's ejaculate. You put it onto the eggs.
Do not think I'd have to
The breeder
explain.
puts the eggs in the nest and you put the ejaculate on the eggs. Then you get whelps.
Did not realize I would be the only sort of mammal-like humanoid in the group right now. So you have to explain
Yazan is
the
going
birds
to
and the bees
stop.
and such.
Yazan is going to stop Vrexus and just say, "Look, man,
That's
do not bring out your ejaculate at all while we are in the palace."
As long as this does not give me a 4-hour scenario, I am not concerned.
No 4-hour scenario.
Is on.
No 4-hour scenario for Vrexus.
My love for you is ticking clock berserker.
My loincloth is on.
I love you
Need to
guys.
say, do you want to making fun?
I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay, so I don't have this ready, but I'm going to describe to you the chamber that you see. Everybody, this is the throne room. So Yazan is going to bring you from the royal bedchamber into the throne room, and he's going to mutter under his breath and summon the sorcerers to deal with the sending stone in the bedchamber, and he's going to ask you to step back to the back of the chamber while he goes up to the throne. So please stand back. This is a private ritual that I must undergo in order to open.
You see me put my hands up and just start walking back the way we walked.
Vrexus the Bold, I need you. I summon my familiar as a small, like, lizard gecko thing. And I say, blend in, go up, see what you see.
So you are going to see a series of over 100 different taps that Yazan makes on the fresco of the 7-pointed star. That's or the 9-pointed star. That's
Vrexus the Bold gets up as close as he can.
Yazan's not. He sees the three of you back here. He's not looking for a little lizard. You don't, through your familiar, you're not able to see the exact sequence, but you know he's basically it almost seems as if he's playing a song on a piano that's round in the middle of this pattern up here. About 2 or 3 minutes go by, and then this whole thing becomes a downward spiraling staircase. And so
Vrexus the Bold, watch out.
So he's going to motion to the party, follow me. And so everybody is going to go down the stairs into a small 20-foot by 20-foot chamber that is going to have. Again, I'm sorry I don't have this ready, but in the bottom of the chamber there is there's a pedestal and there's an open book, and that book is basically the only thing in the room. And he's going to explain to you the lore surrounding the Codex Zodi. So he's almost gonna like. It feels like he's taking you through a rite of passage when he explains this to you. And so he's going to flip to the front of the book and say, "This is the book of life and death. Given to mortal man by the gods, this tome is guarded by several wards and can cause insanity. This book contains all of the recorded history of the actual events of the creation. Mortal man is not meant to know the contents of this book."
It is strange it would be found in the house of a man.
How did you come to acquire such a
the bloodline of the Caliphs of Jiar are the guardians of this book. They are its stewards. They shepherd this through the ages.
For what purpose?
To prevent those who would use its power for evil from attuning to it.
What if we burned it? If we burned it, no one could do that.
This book will not burn.
I could eat it.
Nom.
This book also
is inedible.
This book also, as a payment to those who steward it, it maintains their bloodline. It ensures that there is always an heir to the throne.
Ah, so it is for selfish mortals to continue having whelps. I see. So if I eat it, our new caliph will not have a whelp.
You will not be eating this book.
I fear you'll be eating more than a book if you try to eat this book.
Yezan has been very serious and very upfront with you guys, but this is the first time where he seemed legitimately upset at Vrexus.
Yes.
Vrexus does not seem to pick up on any of that kind of stuff.
Like he
Emotional things do not connect with him whatsoever.
Okay.
I assure you, no one will be eating this book.
Seeing that, he looks Vrexus directly in the eye and says, "If you attempt to eat this book, I will kill you and all of your family. Do not make me do that."
I am merely trying to solve a problem. You say this book is dangerous. You destroy the book. You say it.
I don't think it's that simple.
People create whelps all the time without magic books.
If you destroy the book, you will destroy the bloodline of the Caliph.
So they will die. They will not have. I'm not understanding.
Will die.
There is one left. This book keeps him alive?
And his mother.
Why did it not keep the old caliph alive? The old caliph died despite book.
And that is where the crux of the mystery is. He should not have died.
So this magic is supposed to be able to keep him alive, but it didn't work on him?
Correct.
So something more powerful is afoot than even what the book of life and death itself could possibly protect.
Yes.
Something is more powerful than small book in cave. I'm scared.
I doubt any mere Assassin's Guild could handle anything like this.
Yezan is growing very upset by your flippant attitude, Vrexus. Come here. Touch the book.
I'm right there. I super touched the book.
Oh, don't touch the book.
Don't touch the book.
Roll an intelligence save with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh boy. It's one of those cases where it's like, keep rolling.
Intelligence.
Bum, bum, bum.
I got a 3.
Oh damn.
Roll percentile dice.
This is not good.
I got a 32.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy.
What did you do?
As you touch
Oh
the book,
no.
All right, crit the initiative.
you are consumed by a blood rage. You are immediately thrust into what you perceive to be a raging battlefield with I'm sorry guys, hang on. Let's go turn order. Okay, it's already populated. Sweet.
Nope, I'm not on there. Hold on a second. Let me see if this.
Oh, and you're not going to be on there unless you get. Oh, there you go.
So Vrexus, you rolled twice. I'm gonna remove the lower one.
How did I roll twice? It's the only one I see.
I may have cleared it. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I should have cleared it earlier. Let me roll for Zashir. For Yazan.
Sorry, I can't hear this very well.
I know, I was talking to you.
Sorry about what this one.
Oh, because I clicked fucking intelligence instead of initiative.
Yeah, I
'Cause
figured.
I'm stupid.
Love you.
I'm sorry.
Love you too.
Okay, put that down.
All right. Did it go in the thing?
Just Rick. Rick knows that.
It did not. Do I have to re-roll initiative?
No, you're good. I just have to figure out how to actually play my character. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Totally fair.
I was saying with Rick.
Yeah.
I can hear Emily.
I really
Right.
wasn't making fun of you that time.
I can hear that
No, I
she's
love you,
talking.
Greg.
I can't
I said you were
tell
my
exactly what she is.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Yazan is over there. His sword descending. And Zashir, you see your friend Vrexus start to foam at the mouth and become angrier than you have ever seen anyone in your entire life. Vrexus, you are going to draw your sword and attempt to attack. Let's see. Attempt to attack Zashir because he's right next to you. So Zashir, what would you like to do? Your
He's
friend-
attacking?
your
He's
friend
trying to
just
attack me?
Just touched the book and is trying to attack you.
I'm gonna try to grapple him
Okay.
because I don't know what he's trying to do here.
Okay.
This doesn't seem right.
So roll strength or athletics opposed by Vrexus.
Oh, that's not good.
Jiminy Cricket.
Even with
It doesn't matter. I
even
crit
with
failed.
disadvantage, yeah, he is not grappled. Anything
Total
else?
fail.
So I don't know what he's trying to do here, but
I mean, he's gonna try to kill everybody he can see.
right. Let's see. 1 second. Still trying to get used to. Bonus action, patient defense. May I spend a key point?
Yeah. What's patient defense do for you?
It takes a dodge action. That's a bonus action.
Cool. Vrexus. Attack Zashir.
I forget exactly what dodge does, but I haven't
It
really.
imposes disadvantage on the attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Am I actually in a rage?
Yeah, you are absolutely raging. You're
Okay.
raging. You're raging the shit out of it.
Cool.
You are ragier than you have ever raged.
Cool. Dude, I'm coming for you, fool.
So he took the dodge action, which would impose disadvantage. But because of your rage, you have advantage, so you're just normal.
Can't. Oh boy.
So Zashir, you take 7 damage.
No, that's my bite attack.
Okay.
I do a bite attack as a bonus action.
Okay. So
So he takes 15 damage.
15 damage.
Ooh. Damn.
And can you do anything else yet, Drexus? Can you attack twice on your turn yet?
Level 5.
Gotcha.
Well, I can do bite as a bonus action just because I'm.
'Cause you're a lizard.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yezan is going to cast a spell on you.
I cast a spell on you,
See here.
and now you're mine.
Going to
Whatever. But she's watching this little eight from this thing.
see here.
Reggie, or hopefully it just sounds like those phrases sounding like it's something
He's
like,
going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic,
and then she found out she
and
steps are probably adopted.
he is going to roll a d20 using his Wisdom.
Yeah, I mean, like, they'll probably be like, if you're at math, but I'm like,
All right.
I guess just
So,
jump in. I was just thinking.
that is actually going to make it.
Like Harry.
Do you have any cooldown from your rage?
Did I use a rage or no?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just down 1 rage for the day. I get 2 rages for the day.
Okay. Is there any like you don't get a level of exhaustion, or you don't have to like take any? Okay.
I'm not that kind of barbarian.
Okay. So Yezan's turn is over. Your rage has been dispelled, but your sword is still drawn, and you've just damaged your friend. Kit Kat, it is your turn, and then unless you do anything to continue the combat, we'll be out of initiative.
As a bonus action, I'll give Zashir the help action. So on his next whatever action he needs to take will be an advantage, and I'll go complete defensive.
Zashir, you have ghostly crocodiles surrounding you. You have disadvantage to attack.
So it cancels out.
Do I know that he's been kind of
Yeah, you do. You,
dispelled, or
Yes.
you only don't have disadvantage if you attack me. You have disadvantage against anyone else.
I mean, I'm not gonna actually like actively attack him if I think he's finally calmed down, right?
Yezan is going to Yezan is going to tell you guys, I think it worked. I think I was able to dispel the madness.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to use persuasion to try to help out the calming down. I think.
Okay.
Calm me down, bro. Good, bro.
Talk him down. You said that's advantage, right? Because of the help action.
No, everybody's we're going to be out of combat.
All right.
So
It's like
yeah.
I'm still pissed at him because that fucking hurt.
I barely touched you. That book is dangerous. Someone should destroy it.
So Vrexus, let me take a look at this here real quick. You have disadvantage on all skill checks, saving throws, and attack rolls, except for Eldritch Blast. Whenever you try to speak to someone who is not a PC, you have a 5% chance to speak in a language that neither of you speak. And you are
that's fun.
You are compelled to take any action that presents itself that is clearly detrimental to you or a member of your party. And you lose 1d4 items in your possession per day, as determined by myself, the DM. So I'm going to put that in the chat so you know exactly what that is.
For how long?
Greater Restoration.
Okay.
Wow.
Holy
That's what the fuck?
I asked the guy, why would you make me touch that? You are a terrible creature.
Do not treat this so flippantly. This is
I
a
attack
sacred-
him.
Oh shit.
I have to do things that are detrimental to me.
No.
I'm furious. He made me touch something that did this to me, and it says I'm compelled to take actions that present itself as clearly detrimental.
Yep.
Oh,
I
good
mean,
lord.
why would I not attack him?
Go for it. His AC is 17.
All right, I rage again.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I mean, it says that I attack him.
Yeah, I mean, it totally does.
Knew that they had like 5 kids and they all wanted to
So
be there.
you hit once. He takes 15 points of
15 damage from my sword. And I call him a bad man. You make me touch Book. Book does terrible things. You are horrible.
I believe that my brothers and I can heal you. Please.
I don't know how I stop this. I mean, it says right here, I'm compelled to take any action that clearly presents itself as detrimental.
So he's going to get a turn 2.
Yep.
And on his turn, he makes 3 attacks.
Okay.
He hits twice.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like they were making more payments and then like cards.
I'm sorry.
Only twice.
Only
Yep.
so you take 20 damage.
I take 10.
Okay. I believe that my brothers and I can heal you.
I don't know that I'm allowed to stop attacking.
That's fine.
I mean, Rick, you're the DM. You let me know.
You
I
can-
mean,
if you can,
I am cursed to do terrible things to myself.
if you can make a DC 14 wisdom save, you
Okay.
can stop attacking him.
Okay, I'm good with that. I did not make it.
Did not make it.
I mean, I'm in a rage. I'm biting. I'm doing things. I hit with both. He takes 22 damage. And I heal my Constitution mod, so I heal 4.
Okay.
Frenzied rage. I'm insane.
No, I can't tell you. They're right across the street.
Is there anything I can do here? Can I try another, like,
I'm explaining how
Grapple.
he's a terrible human being. You are a bad man. You should not do these things to innocent people who try to help you, who call in aid. And this is what you do to people.
Right. Yeah.
You take.
Bro, like the next lever is like the
No,
old
I only
like
hit you
25?
once.
sort of thing. Like,
Yeah,
letters
25.
I hit with the crit?
All right.
It was like smart.
Oh, okay.
Not a great road.
All right. Is it my turn again?
Yep.
I mean, I'll make another wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save.
I am just yelling about how he's. Oh, shoot. I don't have advantage. Sorry.
That's fine. Roll it without. Roll it again without. Okay.
Yep.
You fail.
Can I step in at all and do, like, a grapple
Can I give him the
attack
help
or
action
something?
to like gain advantage on that roll
Yeah, absolutely. How are you going to help him?
as a bonus action on my turn?
Yeah. So say what you would say to him, or do what you would do to him.
Right entirely.
As far as for the help action?
Yeah.
Which child was actually his or not.
Brexis, what are you doing? Cut it out. Stop.
So I'm responding to you in various languages. I'm shuffling through Draconic, Giant, and Orc. He's a bad man. He gave me this thing. He told me to touch it. I touched it. Now I'm killing him. He deserves death. Death and blood. Blood for the blood. He deserves death. Brexis will kill. And I'm literally just cycling through 4 different languages randomly.
So
I smack you in the
super
face and give you the help action and I shout, "Come to your senses, man!"
So on your next turn, you will have advantage on your wisdom save.
I am very sensed. I understand. He is a bad human being. He is someone you should not be near. He does evil things to good people.
You take 20 more damage.
Cool. I'm bloody.
Good lord, people.
I'm bloody. I ain't easy to kill.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I get
I know.
advantage on wisdom.
Yep.
Straight your plate.
All right.
So you make your wisdom save.
I put my sword
Hooray.
down, and I am still fuming, and my finger is in the guy's face. My sword is down, and I yell, "Hold me back! Hold me back, bro! Hold me back!"
I'm grappling.
So
I allow the grapple. I successfully lose
so
as I'm yelling, "Hold me back, bro!"
here's the thing. Because you have now attuned to the codex, you know this. So
Oh, he's typing.
Oh, jeez.
Copying and pasting. Sorry.
That's a lot of.
So
Oh Jesus, what's going on? Oh Lord.
there's a lot going on here. I'll get this out into a like a PDF and post it for you guys. Let me do a new document here real quick. But basically, this is what's up with this book. So it is the Codex Zodi, and it is the tome of the Book of Life and Death. It maintains the bloodline of the Caliphs of Jiar. Attunement to the tome. While it says in the description here, attunement happens after 1d4 hours of reading the book. Because you crit failed your intelligence check, you immediately attuned.
Neat.
None of this would have happened if you hadn't crit failed your intelligence check. I was just going to give you some knowledge. But
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at him.
I mean, Yezan made a terrible choice having you touch that book. So let me do this here real quick. Codex Zodi in my drive, and then we will print this to a PDF.
Well, I mean, basically, it's everything that you already gave me, right?
Right. You're just level 1. There's 3
Cool.
levels. Level 2 is after all of the level 1 effects immediately fail any dex saving throws and ups it to 20% chance that you utter only nonsense. Compulsion to touch any book or scroll that you see. Constant scribbling on any book or scroll other than this one. All rolls are made with disadvantage regardless of any other effects. And then level 3 is disintegration.
Cool.
So we are going to save this as a PDF, and we're going to do that in this folder.
As that shear is holding me, I'm still yelling, "You're a bad, bad man."
And then I will put that on the Discord so you guys have it and you can see it. So yeah, this is a little bit of the shit that I didn't think we were going to get to. So I apologize if I'm fumbling a
Well,
little
that's usually
bit.
how it rolls.
Yeah.
I had a nice encounter in the desert waste for you guys tonight, with some gnolls reskinned as followers of Anubis. So yeah,
Solid reskinning.
Totally not where
I
you
can
went.
still
Good
fucking
job,
fight
guys.
those.
Said you had an encounter against Rexus.
we did. We had an encounter against Rexus. So all right, the Codex Zodi is shared in the.
Touche.
Discord. All right. So this is part of the reason why your party was brought together. Shuri, myself, the Caliph, and his mother are the only ones that know that this book exists. You are up against powerful magic. Anyone who can circumvent this book is truly, truly powerful. And very likely evil.
Book is evil.
The book is evil. That's why we keep it hidden.
Maybe it's a paladin. Maybe some great god came down and said, "No, this book is evil."
Perhaps. We do not know. We only know
Something
the
is able to
rumors.
circumvent this.
I'm on that god's side.
We only know the
Possibly.
rumors.
Would it possibly be associated with that mummy blood?
There are rumors that we do not hold much stake in, but rumors nonetheless of a great power rising in the south.
Possibly mummies.
It is unlikely that it is a mummy, but if it is,
And it's also unlikely that this book was able to be circumvented by powerful magic.
it's true. Vrexus, you are a member of a great tribe. and as well as the people of the Amarda, roam the desert wastes. I will not be able to join you, but you should seek out the help of your ancestors and the help of the Amarda to guide you across the desert and seek out this evil that is rising.
Fix me and all will be forgiven, and I do this thing for you.
I was going to fix you anyway.
Excellent.
Please come back.
I hug him.
Come back up with me. And he brings you guys back up.
I'm gonna say, while we're at it, can you do anything about this? And look at this gaping wound I have from Brex's scimitar there.
Yes. He casts. He flicks his hand at you and casts a third level healing word that gives you all of your health back.
Oh, well, thank you.
The wound looked good on you. It looked great.
I already had a wound that looked good on me.
Oh, mine was bigger. Mine was the biggest. It was huge.
So he is going to take you as far as the first oasis outside of the city. And let me get your tokens. And we will, let's see, copy. And we will go to the desert oasis and paste. And we'll bring you over here and make you 1 square. And make you 1 square. You are 1 square. You are 1 square. You are 1 square. And then I will bring everyone Alright.
Yes, how do we not know that the Caliph is not raving mad?
I have examined him myself, and I have seen his true heart. The Caliph is a good man.
I do not say good or evil. This thing, it's very powerful.
No one...
How do you not know he's raving mad?
No one but you has ever attuned to the book in living memory.
Oh!
It has been written that some have attuned to it in the past. To the detriment
Rick, where's
of
my
everyone
mountain?
alive.
Someone related to the Caliph.
I don't have a token for it yet, but it's totally there.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah. You totally have your centipede mount.
Yay!
He's going to ask Zashir to step out of the square.
My bad.
And Yezan is going to move Vrexus into the center and roll percentile dice, please.
Well,
All right. You are under the effects of a greater restoration spell. So all of those negative level 1 effects have been removed. Please do not ever touch the book again.
please do not ask anyone to touch the book.
I did not believe that you would attune so quickly.
I am very special.
Your ancestors' blood runs deep. Your power is great.
We are friends again. I hold no grudges. I leave.
Oh shit, what's that?
We don't have time, but at the beginning of the next game, we will be rolling initiative.
Sweet.
Hooray!
Tanari for everyone.
What is Tanari?
At one point, it was what that kind of demon was called.
Ah, yeah, that is a Malorith.
And it used to be called a Type 5 back in the way back.
Yeah. Snake lady with lots of arms.
I have that many.
Yeah, I do too. It's pretty sweet. So, all right. Good game, fellas.
Good game, dude.
Yeah.
Not where I thought we were going tonight, but hey, that's the thing. So
It definitely looks like something we might need a little bit of help with killing. So hopefully everybody can go
I
with.
do not understand Warmbloods.
The less you know, the better.
I know nothing.
So Yezan is not going to be a part of the fight next time.
Sure.
Okay.
So he's spent from casting Greater Restoration.
He'd be mad cheats anyway, so I'm in.
Bye, Owen. He's not here anymore. Never mind.
All right. Dude, good game.
Yeah. What do you get?
I definitely didn't mean to mess it up, but I am
No.
definitely playing a character.
Yeah,
That's fine.
If you wouldn't have crit failed that save, you would have just got some knowledge. But you got the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. It's like that. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
It did escalate very quickly.
Love you, baby.
There are 3 other villains that you guys could have gone after, but looks like we're going the money route.
I'll be back in a while.
Works for me.
Hey, we'll see. So
Yeah.
we are. Let me show you guys real quick. I forgot to do this. I'm sorry, and I'll mark it. But where we are on the hex map, you guys are right here, just south of GR.
Okay. I got you.
Desert Oasis.
Okay.
We will be
All right.
starting the next game. Rolling initiative.
Initiative.
That is awesome. Dude, is my character going to be too annoying for me to play? Do you want me to calm it down?
No, you're great.
All right.
You're great. I
This
was
sounds pretty fun already. So.
I was expecting that. Literally, the only reason it went like that was because you crit failed. I couldn't. I had to.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like pissing you off. I'm happy to piss all your characters.
No.
I just want to piss Rick off.
No, I'm
All
good.
right.
I'm good.
All right,
Rick
cool.
is totally good. Yezan is furious.
Dude, I'm going to be a difficult one to get because I don't get emotions.
Yeah, well,
I
that's fair.
rage, and as soon as I'm out of rage, I'm totally good.
I
Hold no grudges with anybody. We're good.
I can't believe how little damage he did to you.
Dude, I'm very difficult to hit, and I do half damage on everything.
He's a level 10 cleric.
I am naked.
Naked and angry is tough.
He would
Yeah.
have done more damage if he had used spells.
Totally.
I mean,
Right.
that's the thing.
Right.
Clerics are not made for hand-to-hand combat necessarily.
Yeah.
He could have done some crazy shit if he had used spells. So,
He
Right.
doesn't. He because of the type of the cleric he is, and because he's an NPC, and I didn't want to put a shitload of effort into it. He doesn't have a whole ton of spells ready, other than healing and some dispel magic stuff. So,
dude, 100%. That makes a ton of sense.
Right. Right.
mostly because I'm not used to playing a cleric, and
Well, and I mean, right now, he was not supposed to fight anybody, so there's no reason to have anything else said.
he wasn't supposed to fight you.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Like
Longsword.
what is going on here?
Good times.
Let me
What
stop
the
the
fuck,
stream.
man?
All right, stop stream.